Hey, what's going on, guys? Here, welcome back to pretty much another video. And from the title, you can probably tell what today this video is going to be, which is going to be my experience on my day at the at Crunchyroll Expo 2022. And so I just want to quickly before we actually get into it, to quickly say what my objectives are for going, what my initial thoughts were, and last but not least, what to expect throughout the video. So first off, the objectives, right? The objectives. So I had three main objectives that I wanted to try and actually do while I was there within the time frame that I had, which was 8 hours, 10 to 6. And two of them, first one being the signings. For the guests that were going to be there, and I had two. One was for the English VA, Muriel, who voiced Muriel in My Hero Academia, or in accordance to his hero name, the Minion. So I had him, as well as the other signing that I bought was for a Japanese singer who goes by the stage name of Asuka, and those pretty much those two things. So those, obviously, because I bought them, that was my first objectives, to actually go ahead and get the signings done. Second one was to go ahead and buy any out of print Pokemon TCG stuff. As for those who been following me over on my TikTok for a while, I used to post Pokemon openings or just Pokemon TCG related things of my collection and or any of the packs that were open. So went ahead and bought that. That was my second objective, and I did, at the end of the day at least, did buy something out of that. And last but not least, it was to get as many pictures of cosplayers as I could, as I missed out on doing so during the Anime Fest, Madman Anime Fest back in 2019. So those were the two main objectives, and you'll see whether or not I actually complete those three objectives. Next bit is how I've gone ahead and segment the video, and that is this way. So I've gone ahead and tried to vlog as much as I could while I was there, to actually show as much as I wanted to actually enjoy myself, and for everybody who may or may not be watching this, to of course watch it and see how it goes, so they won't be, I don't know. But yeah, so I've gone ahead and included bits that I managed to get, and of course any pictures I've gone ahead and taken, and so on and so forth. And it's pretty much throughout the entire day. Again, as much as I could get. But as you continue watching, you'll notice that there will be a number of, a fair bit of complaining. Complaining, as for those who know, you know what I mean. But for those who don't, here's a bit of context, bit of background information, in case you're wondering, is that on Saturday, the staff who was organizing all that, all the volunteers, they weren't as good as they should have been, and due to the management, it turns out that they were really long queues, and there was a capacity issues and numerous other management problems that I'm not going to get into, that ended up occurring, and which led to many disappointed and to their right, very unsatisfied people who end up having to wait outside just to get in. But there you go. Hopefully the video itself, as I post this, won't be as confusing. I tried my best. It's been a while, but I tried my best to make it as proper as I could. And I guess all that's have to say is enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Still here. Obviously I'm using an external mic because I figured this would be much easier, and also the audio quality will just be so much better as well with this, rather than using the mic on my phone. But yeah, other than that, apologies for any sort of weird camera movement, because again, I'm using my phone.
I do have a stand or a holder for it, so I will be using that for the most part, but other than that, for now, I'm just gonna use this. So yeah, on my way right now to meet a friend. And honestly, not entirely sure what to look out for, but at least I'm gonna try to enjoy myself. As I mentioned, I do have a figurine that I'm gonna get signed by the English VA for Muriel, so that's gonna be fun. But other than that, I have seen quite a number of people already in cosplays and a bunch of other props and stuff. So it's gonna be interesting. I just see I'm seeing someone who's in the Shanks cosplay, so there's that. Other than that though, yeah, really excited to see what we're gonna get out of today, because I only bought ticket for one day because I'm working tomorrow. And yeah, I guess see you guys at the expo. Also, I keep forgetting that I'm gonna need to remember that the mic is here.
All right, sure.
So because another thing about it is that this is clip-on.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get one that actually hooks around the ear.
Okay.
But obviously I couldn't, because yeah, this cost itself costs like how much again? 10, 11. So I wasn't gonna spend like another $50 just on one that goes.
Fair enough. By the way, I saw you went to critical hits.
Yes, I did.
Not bad, huh?
Again, purely for the Luminian, because I had nothing else. I had a pop actually, but because I was talking to a couple of people on Discord, they were saying how, okay, this will be better, because, yeah. And so I was like, okay, you know what, I'll bring this. And the sad thing about it is that they will only sign one thing. So
I would have brought my microwave. Or my toaster.
yeah, but you didn't buy any of the signing tokens.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Yeah, so.
Honestly, honestly, if I had the opportunity to get a signing, it would be one of those singers from the 80s from Japan.
Yeah.
If I could,
If you
but
could.
I can't.
Yeah, I guess you're not going to Japan now, are you?
But not only that, it's a different era. I hate the fact that that's, you know, that. Also, there was another ponder I have.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, random things that happen in the past or just happens in life, really. I don't know, like how to pose it. Random facts that you normally, random facts that you don't know, I don't know, something like that. Alright, so this is pretty much going to be at any point of the video where it just stops, it's just me talking in this little box somewhere around the screen. Just for context for those who are watching and to wondering what exactly is happening. Just be doing that because what I've done is I've gone ahead and made as much as I could on the computer first with all the videos that I made from the day. And then I decided to, okay, once I've done that, then I'll go ahead and do it again with all the, I guess, any sort of extra information that I need to include throughout the any sort of portions to get some context out of it. And yes, in this portion, this part, is actually where they've opened the doors already, shortly after they opened the doors, and we realized, myself and my friend, who I no longer consider a friend, by the way, that everybody already had bands, and we didn't, and we thought that we were just going to get them at the entrance, as we normally do. But it turns out they weren't doing that, and so we were led to an entirely different line, as you'll probably see in the video shortly. We were led into an entirely different line, meaning only one thing, where we have to continue to wait some more as we try to make our way in.
We just go here.
Yeah. Oh.
Straight ahead if you have a wristband, straight ahead if you need a wristband, straight ahead.
Okay, right, thanks. This is sad.
Yeah.
They really should have sorted this out much better. Because now we just wasted, like what? Half an hour just waiting around, almost an hour waiting around for nothing.
Yeah. The birds are busy.
That's nothing.
A few moments later. A few moments later.
Alright, Yixiang. How long have we been waiting for now? How long?
Close to 2 hours, Genosa.
No, it's been almost an hour since we've been in line, and because they messed up.
I'm old, I can't remember the time.
Uh,
Look, I'm 21 in my defense, but
And I'm 22, so you're not. You saying you're old? What does that make me then?
I don't know.
Exactly. So stop saying that you're old.
I feel old. All my joints hurt.
Yeah, because
50.
you don't go out and touch grass or something. I don't know.
I do touch grass. I'm a
Then
gardener.
go out and touch more grass.
I'm a fucking gardener. What do you want me to do?
Do better. That's what I expect
How
you to
dare
do.
you?
But yeah, pretty much we've been here almost an hour now. We were initially inside,
Yeah.
but because of, there was just really bad miscommunications and stuff. Yeah, we're having to join a different line now to try and get our tickets. So
Yeah.
it's just a bit of an unfortunate thing. But I mean, what else can you do really when it comes to these sort of things? So yeah. Oh, random question: because we're at a expo, would you date a cosplayer?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, jeez. Alright. Hey guys, what's up? I'm currently inside the Crunchyroll Expo right now, as you can probably tell. Kind of second show where I'm currently looking at, because that's the panel signings. So I'm pretty much just waiting for that right now, because luckily we had to wait for almost 2 hours actually.
Hey, what's going on? Hey guys, Future D back here again. So quickly again, as I just said, or my past self just said, right over there, as I'm pointing, yes. So it really was I really got in right as it more or less struck the 12, and that's pretty much how long we had to wait. I had to wait just to get in, and luckily in the end, as you probably see, I did manage to get it. So you can see, I managed to get in. And yeah, as my past self was explaining, I'm having to pretty much wait for the signing now. So really couldn't do much. So we had to wait again for the signing as my first signing, which was for the English VA Muriel. That was at 12:30. It was 12, so I was just waiting around for that in order to actually get in line and stuff. But you'll find out. You find out why you know what you know how annoyed I was in a few.
Almost 2 hours to actually get in, because obviously COVID restrictions and all that, it's kind of expected. So basically just waiting for that now. Xiang, the other guy I was with, he's going ahead and doing the Spy X Family badge right now, because honestly I kind of was expecting it to be like gone already, but luckily they were still giving it out. But yeah, after this, I'm just sure to have some time to go and chill and to just show off the place a bit. I don't know, do some music montage or something. But other than that, yeah, pretty much just waiting for Rico to be ready, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah. Okay, here I am. There we go, all good. Okay. I know. I feel like it would be so much better if I actually had one. Oh, actually, I can do this. Right. There you go.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
This bag is not the most convenient.
You don't say.
I mean, it's the best of the best, but being that it's from Czechoslovakia, it's not saying much.
But yeah, I've seen quite a few. I saw somebody cosplaying characters from Uran High School Host Club. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just like surprised by the amount of art I see here. I actually love it.
They no longer had any of those, the mystery bags. So tomorrow you're getting some.
Yeah, sure, don't worry. I'll just come really early. I owe you one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, for a second I thought that was a... Okay, never mind. But yeah, they're, I think, just about to start the MMA and Diners signings. That's why there's such a long line. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Then I didn't realize that there was actually, was it SEO's 10th anniversary this year? So they actually had a whole thing set up for it, with like concept art, drawings and all that, sketches, etc.
Okay.
So that was kind of nice to see, to look at. But yeah, what's here? Jeez, people holding up. Is this where the? Am I guessing? It is. Hangul Games. But yeah, realistically, all I'm looking for out for is this is your place.
In East Germany, this would have been contract.
So is there none that you're gonna get now?
You know, in East Germany, this would have been contraband. But if you had the right connections, you could put in a bit of Deutschmark, lube up the gears of the customs, and you get it in the mail, huh?
Oh, okay.
Simply amazing. I will come back here.
Yeah. Right now we're just walking around to see what's up. Oh, there you go. Here's the SEO one. They didn't have anything. All they had was just different banners, and which I'll go ahead and take pictures later. But like, yeah. But then over there, they also got the Ichiban Kuji. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy.
Neither do I.
Bro,
Neither do I.
I feel like if I spend on this Ichiban Gucci, I'm gonna be broke.
If you just do like one, that's good enough. But at this point, like, it's not really worth it because
Yeah, it's not.
no, only because like we're so late into it already. That's why. If not, I would have just gone ahead and line up.
I actually want to look for the Critical Hit store. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, that's behind. Back,
okay.
back that way actually. So let's go. Whee! Oh yeah, I actually need to come here later to get the shirt. I just realized.
Oh, shit.
I completely forgot about the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oops, sorry. Okay, Critical Hit was. Where was it? Over there.
Oh, okay. Thanks, man.
Yeah. I'll meet you probably somewhere around here because I need to go now. Okay, so see us. All right, so time to go for panel signings because obviously they are rather unscheduled. Really bad scheduling, but honestly, it should be fine for the most part, but yeah, fingers crossed, of course. Fingers crossed, and hopefully I can just get this signed, and after that I'll be able to take my time. Because after this, I've got my signing at 4:30 for Asuka, and yeah, just gonna go ahead and go ahead and head there now in this really crowded place. All right, hey guys, so it's been like over 2 hours now. I'm doing this since I last did one, but good thing is I finally got it signed. So I obviously got this was for free, and the other one is obviously it's down here. It's signed and all that. So currently, kind of a bit annoyed because it took that long. But I mean, at this point, I'm just really glad that I'm actually got this done, so I can somewhat, I can enjoy myself a bit more. So if I see any like good cosplayers, obviously, gonna go ahead and take pictures and stuff with them and stuff like that. So yeah, other than that, it could have been worse, but oh well.
All right, so at this point, I've just more or less walked around somewhat. Actually, went ahead and took a couple of pictures. They had like a manga section. They had a artwork section. They had a maid cafe, and that's what I pretty much did. Myself and two other people that I ended up meeting at the line for during the first signing, my first signing. And yeah, we just decided to just slowly walk around, actually enjoy ourselves to see what's up. And yeah, at this point, I think it got to like 3 or so, and I didn't really see any like actual like decent cosplayers around. So I was like, okay, I just need to keep on, I guess, look out for them. And then, oh, guess what happens next? We come by this, which turns out I think they were about to do some sort of cosplay competition or something like that. That's why there were so many of them all lined up, and that, honestly, yeah, you see how many there were, and that probably explains where they all went. But yeah, so I decided to just quickly take a video rather than pictures, obviously, to make things slightly easier. Because at least then I had something. And this was actually the first one I actually managed to take of either video or picture of, because all throughout before that I was busy lining up and yeah. But there you go. But yeah, definitely some really good people in cosplays right there.
Why take individual? We can just take a photo of all of them now. This is good, better than photo. Yeah, and running around trying to find them. Yeah. Not as many as I thought though, because I think, yeah, a couple years ago I saw a guy dressed as Kakashi, and it was a really good one as well, and I regret not asking him to take a picture. Alright, hey guys.
Alright, promise this is going to be either the second last time or the last time where I actually interrupt my future self, interrupted my past self, so I do apologize. But I just want to quickly say what's been happening throughout, well, what happened that you just saw with all the cosplayers between then and now, because at that point it was already pretty much 5:30 already, so it was really close to getting to the end. And so yeah, so after that there wasn't really much happening. I just got ahead and take a couple of pictures of all the display cases, all the figurines that they had. There was like a Gundam place. I took pictures here and there. So which basically there wasn't really anything that was worth showing off. But I will go ahead and just like, I don't know, put something somewhere. I don't know. I'm if anything I'm not going to. But yeah, so other than all that's, if anything, that's literally all I did. After that, once it got closer to like 4:30 around 4 o'clock or so, because in that time, we actually went ahead and tried to grab some food because at food trucks there. It turns out that because I set my braces, and I still wear for a couple months more, I was more or less limited to what I could actually go ahead and buy. And turns out that there was nothing that I could actually buy. So I pretty much went throughout the whole. Didn't eat anything and just but kept holding on. And yeah, so went ahead, went and lined up for the second signing at 4:30, which was for Asuka. And then yeah, eventually got into line. But something happened. At the end where I will go ahead and put it at an actual segment in the in this video rather than just a future me in past me thing and in my past self face. And yes, but I'll go ahead and explain what happened during that signing and what the grim truth that I ended up not knowing about while I was actually inside the convention.
Taking the mask off, but should go the other way. But yeah, so just done another signing with Asuka, the singer, so that was really great. Unfortunately, this will have to be pretty much the end of the day because I will need to start heading home once I find where the heck Xiang went. But other than that, didn't really buy much, obviously from the things I've got. So yeah, I also didn't really get that many pictures either of like cosplayers, which is unfortunate. But I mean, with these sort of things, it was kind of difficult. Okay, it was kind of difficult to actually get something, and also I'm kind of not holding the camera right. So yeah, I'd say all in all, it could have been better. But then again, considering I'm only here for like 1 day, yeah, I definitely should have like gone for 2 days instead. And yeah, I mean honestly, like the start was pretty bad, and then after that it was again really bad.
But yeah, I'm gonna stay on the side real quick. But yeah, other than that though, it's just I do what I can. I'm gonna, luckily, Siang will be coming in tomorrow. So to get me a number of more things to make up for it, for making us late today. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. So I will go ahead and like show what I end up getting as a whole today. But other than that, I mean, basically, there's not really much that I can do. And then yeah, I guess we'll just keep on, I guess, going one more round, showing everything, and that's pretty much it. So I guess all that's left to say, maybe, if I don't have anything else to add. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. And this is Diamond, signing out. All right, so, oh geez. Gonna end it off today, just like that. Didn't really do much because it involved a lot of waiting today. So if anything, I should have gone ahead and grabbed the, actually here's a good picture to take. There you go. Oh jeez. No, I can't even do that. Okay, you know what? We'll do it this way. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. All right. Hey guys, so I pretty much ended the, well, it's the end of the day. They told us that we had to leave, so we're leaving now. But yeah, didn't really do all that I wanted. The one major thing that the few major things that I really wanted was obviously for the signings, so that's important, as well as try to get a great experience while vlogging it. Didn't really do that because most of the time it was spent, I believe, yeah, waiting. It's more or less waiting. I spent almost 5 hours of the time here waiting in queues for signings and just to get in. So I mean, honestly, it could have been better, but I mean, can't do much else about it because, yeah. So I was fortunate enough to get a few pictures in, but in the long run, like I really wish that I had gone ahead and bought the weekend pass, but that would have meant that I skipped out on work, or not work, which would not have been good. So yeah, I think because before the first one that I went to, oh, I need to go this way. The first one that I went to a few years back, I pretty much only came alone, and funny enough, I came alone this time again, and pretty much, yeah, this time it was more of a conscious choice of only going one day, because I figured, it's Crunchyroll, it's a big event, it's a big company, they should, get things pat down and all that, but no, they did not, so missed out. But yeah, hopefully, once again, I bought everything that I wanted, except for like one singular t-shirt that I wasn't able to get. So hopefully I'll grab I'll grab people who are coming in tomorrow as well, to get them for me. And yeah, other than that, all in all, I think it was a great experience. And honestly, it could have been better. And yeah, so I guess the next expo that we got is PAX. Luckily, I already got the badge. But again, it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So fingers crossed, I can try to coordinate with Ben to try and get here as early as possible. I know, sorry, not my friend, who I trust more, to actually try and be on time. And yeah, if he's gonna be late, I'll just be like, you know what, I'm gonna get lined up first because I'm not going to miss out again as I did today. And yeah, so I'll end up in a bit for you guys anyways. In a second, I'll show off everything that I got, which isn't much actually. I actually spent less than I did before, but value-wise, it's quite good. But yeah, for you guys again, it'll just be a second, but for me, it'll be like, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours later. But yeah, so other than that, it's just, yeah, just gotta have, you know, fingers crossed really, and hope that PAX won't be as hectic as it was. Oops, sorry.
I think my mic is in -7.
-7.
So it's just cheaper for me to buy one.
And yeah, not sure what I just heard. But yeah, other than that,
Sorry, AI.
gonna try to edit this first, and you guys will probably see it first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in a bit.
God. Okay. So, finally at the end, don't know why I did this sort of entrance, but whatever. It shows I'm coming home. Again, this is like future, way past future me already. So if anything, I should have done this on the day, or on the night, I should say, of actually of the expo. I'll know better. I'll know better next time. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and show off all the things I ended up getting, all the things I ended up with for the day. And if I can actually grab the bag, give me a second. So here you go. This is everything that I got, all within one bag, nicely enough. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go through bit by bit, and yeah, one item at a time really. So I guess first off, I will go ahead and show off signings, and after that, anything else is just, well, anything else really. But yeah, so let's get on with it. So as you saw in the start video, that I actually gone ahead and went to the place called Critical Hit in the city and bought a figurine in order to get signed, and that is this right here. So it is the Amazing Heroes Volume 16 B, I believe. Yep. Obviously from Toho Animation, all that. So there you go. This one figurine that I bought, and yeah, as you can see, I'm actually gonna try to block out my name right there. But there you go. Yep. So he ended up quoting it. That's his name. And I believe what he ended up writing was, "I am still the minion." So that was his quote, and obviously at the bottom here is his name or his signature. So recode. So there's that. This was the thing that I got signed. And also, funnily enough, we weren't told about this as well, was that when we bought the signing token, right? When we bought the signing token, we were told that, okay, we can get something signed, obviously. But what we weren't told is what actually was getting signed. All we were told on their website was that we were only allowed to get one item signed. And I'll quickly show what that was. But actually, no, you already saw it in the video of that poster. But yeah, that was actually the thing that was getting signed, and we were only just going to get that. Anything else, in terms of figurines, in terms of pop, in terms of whatever other else, that had to be extra. And it was a lot. I believe in order to get this figurine sign, it turned out to be $50. $50 for him to sign this, and I believe it was $25 for a couple of pictures. And yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I paid $75 to get this signed. And I gone ahead and taken a couple photos with him that I have on my phone. It'll probably show up here of a photo that I took that the staff took. But yeah, so that was one of the things, and the other one was this CD, one of Asuka's CD that she had. There were apparently two. I didn't realize it was two. I thought it was just two different like timings, but it wasn't. But there you go. It has a booklet and obviously her CD and stuff. And she actually, and this was actually told by us as well, she actually signed in here. And they actually, I didn't realize this, but they actually write the date backwards. So it's 2022, September the 17th. So that was pretty neat. So there's that. So let's go ahead and put that back in. But yeah, so those were the two things I got. And this, by the way, there wasn't any sort of personalized signing for Asuka. It was just going to be the CD. And yeah, there you go. Next on, I'm going to throw this back to the side. Next up is this. Oh, the price tag is still on there. But yeah, this is pretty much the only Pokemon TCG stuff that I bought. It is the Zygot Complete Form Pin Collection from back in 2017. That's when it was released. And you can probably tell, for those who know, anyways, there's Sun and Moon right there, Sun and Moon base set, as well as a I can't tell, but over on the right here is an X and Y breakthrough pack. I can't tell what's in the middle. Don't think I really care, but yeah, gone ahead and bought this. Considering again it's out of print already, so it's 5 years old. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and buy this. It'll be a really nice thing to add to my sealed collection. So there's that. Bought it for $40. 40 at retail it was like 20. So yeah, it definitely went up in value. The next thing, gosh, is this. So Crunchyroll, they end up telling us that showed on their website anyways of what they were going to be offering at the store. And there were two shirts. There were two shirts that I wanted to get. And unfortunately enough, I only managed to get one of them. And this is it. So this is the front. It says limited edition, obviously. And on the back is this. You can no longer see my face because I'm showing the shirt. But yeah, this is one of the designs for the shirt. The other one actually showcase Hime-chan. That's the mascot for the for Crunchyroll. And I actually wanted to get both, but I only managed to get this one. As by the time we went and walked around, it was already quite late, and we only managed. There wasn't much left. I believe it was literally only this design left, and there were like a few 2 or 3 Hime ones. That I should have bought them, but I didn't, and I regretted it. But there you go. I won't be wearing it. I'm gonna keep it like this. I highly doubt I'll actually be again wearing it anyway. It's like things like these shirts like these. I like to keep them tucked away, all nice and safe, because I tend to see them as like a memories, sort of like a memento of sorts. So check them behind me, and what else? What else? Okay. So there you go. So as mentioned close to the start of the video, there was going to be the Spy X Family pin, and for those who obviously watch Spy X Family, you would know. And actually, is mine? Oh, I can't. Okay. But yeah, this is pretty much a pin, nice and simple pin that we get after getting all 3 stamps of obviously Lloyd, Yor, and Anya. That was just like really simple, just stamps on the booklet that I'll quickly show. But yeah, it was like a pin. For those who obviously watch it, you'll know what the pin stands for. For those who don't, it's pretty much, you know, watch Spy X Family and you will know. Watch that and you will know. Other than that, oh yeah, there you go. Let me try to take things up. So this was the booklet that we were given, and then inside we obviously had to go ahead and stamp them. So there's Anya, there's Yor, and Lloyd was obviously in front. Yeah, so there you go. We needed to do 3 of those, and that was it. Next thing, because I actually gone ahead and put everything in a nice little leaflet, which was really nice. But this, as you saw earlier, this was gonna be part of the signing, the $35 for Rico. This was literally just gonna be it. This was all I would pay for $35. So yes, obviously, I'm gonna get something personalized signed, because I'm just not gonna do this. Come on. But yeah, so there's this again, really nice, his name, and this is obviously a season 6 poster that's coming out in a couple of weeks. So yeah, so that was pretty nice to end up getting. There's that. There were a few like a few other bits that we ended up getting, like this. This is the poster from Asuka. I kept my pass, obviously. I gone ahead and kept my pass. Gone ahead and kept the booklets that they had for the maps and stuff. They actually showed like a bunch of things. There you go, SAO 10th anniversary UT collection from Uniqlo. Obviously, this is the map. All that fun stuff. And there you go. There's pretty much everything. The schedule, gifts. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, of course, you can see these are the things that they had. So obviously, cosplay club, maid cafe, manga library, blah blah blah. yeah, not much. Not much I was really interested in, let's put it that way. And that's pretty much it, yeah. What I will say right now, just a disclaimer, and I will go ahead and send it as in the video as well, that there was a lewd booth, and I actually did buy something from there. I will show one of the tags. I bought two travel tags. One that I can show, and the other that I can't, obvious reasons. But they also were giving out these like postcards for free, and I just got ahead and grabbed one of each. So again, I do not believe I can't show these. I cannot show these because in case of TOS. So yeah. But for those who went, obviously, you know. For those who don't, and you obviously know what dude is, yeah, that's you will know. You will understand where I am coming from. So there you go. Where is that tags? There you go. So here's obviously one of the tags, and I ended up buying. I could have gotten like a shirt or something, but it was way too expensive. So the tags were the next best thing, and yeah, this one actually says, "Hi, you're cute. Wanna get boba?" And the other one it said something forever. But yeah, other than that, it's like really good quality travel tags. You can actually feel how good it is, how smooth it is. You can really tell how detailed they went into actually trying to like get sort of this smooth line and all that. And I believe that is it. That should be everything, unless I'm missing out on something. Hang on. Oh no, wait. Hang on. There's one more thing. I got ahead and went to Kmart and print out a couple of pictures that I thought was worth. I guess I only ended up printing out 3. Should have printed out more, but I mean, it's pictures, like they're just gonna stay in this, like they're not gonna go anywhere. I'll just take them and be like, hey, there's this. There you go. So yeah, so there was apparently a huge, almost a life-size Gundam right there, which was really nice. And last but not least, these are the 2 pictures that I took with Rico. So really nice, really nice. I'm going ahead and print those out. Probably will go ahead and print out more. But right now they're just gonna stay in a folder in my external hard drive, just as memories at this point. But there you go. That is it. Now, this video is probably gonna be like at least 40 minutes long now. But wanted to quickly summarize everything. Oh, wait. I do have one more thing that I nearly forgot to mention, and that is what happened during the second signing, and the really disastrous truth that I ended up finding out. And that is when I was in line, there was a Yor and Lloyd couple cosplayers that's got in line. The Lloyd left to do I don't know what, but the Yor stayed in line, and she was having a bit of trouble. I could tell that she was having some trouble actually standing, and her leg, she's saying how her leg was hurting, her feet was hurting, and so on and so forth. And so obviously I immediately just started to actually look out for her, and we had a bit of a chat. And it turns out that there were still people, well, not at that time, not like 5 o'clock already, but when her and her partner went in, there were still people waiting outside, meaning that there were people who have been waiting since 10 to get in, since 10 o'clock, just to get in, and they've been waiting for what she told me, 5 hours. And like, sorry, I should be more composed about this right now, but like 5 hours just trying to get in. And I already knew about the capacity limit and all that before, while I was in line at around 11 or so o'clock in the morning. So to find out that there were people still waiting during that time, throughout the entire time. And mind you, the weather then on that day was cloudy, it was windy, and it started to rain as well. So my my heart goes out to everyone, every single person that was stuck waiting outside because of how bad and terribly the management was dealt throughout that. And for what I've been told, or what I found out anyways, a few days after, is that those who didn't manage to get in on that Saturday, they are gonna get a refund, which is fair to them. They should get a refund. But all I know is that they're gonna get a refund for ticket. I don't know if they were going to get a refund for the signings as well. But that's all I know. That's all I've been managed to find out. But yeah, like, because when they were telling me about it, and when I go on TikTok, because obviously that's like the best place to find out about things, I noticed I spot at least 30, if not 40 really good people in cosplays that I would have taken pictures of. And they were heaps. And to go ahead and summarize everything, I did my signings. I got TCG product. It was only one, but I already spent quite a fair bit, so I wasn't going to spend more. And I only managed to get pretty much a video and a picture or a group of them at the end of the day. Of like here, I'll put it right here. Of cosplayers. That was it. Because I've been waiting in line for so long, I couldn't leave the line for the signing. When I was in line in the queue for the signings, I couldn't leave because I would have lost my spot. And I kept saying, here, good cosplayer. There, good cosplayer. Oh wait, here's another one. But they're all too far away. And knowing it's a convention, you can't exactly leave just and get back in. Like, it's very, very disappointing. So overall, objectives were almost done, but the most important one I couldn't get anything out of, which is very, very unfortunate. So yeah, I guess you don't know how many objectives I ended up pulling off. But on that note, however, on the grim sad truth of what was happening outside, unbeknownst to me, is that I was telling a couple of other people that if it wasn't for the fact that I had two signings, one at 12:30, the other one was at 4:30, if it wasn't for the fact that it was so long, such a big time gap, as well as not, if there wasn't any sort of like capacity issues, because what I've been told is that once you're out, you're gonna have to go back in line just to get back in. And yeah, I am glad that I didn't go out, just go in again. But at the same time, okay, and this is the main point, this is what I'm trying to say, is that if it wasn't for the massive time gap, I would have just gone ahead, signing, walked around, enjoyed myself as much as I can, the other signing straight away, and then leave, and then left. I wouldn't have stayed. I would have tried to stay till 6, because try to get as much out of it. But knowing that they were at least 100 or a couple hundred more people waiting outside just trying to get in the entire time, while being treated poorly, because we were outside, they were outside, they weren't inside the convention, they were waiting outside in the cold, in the rain, I would have gone ahead and just left so that somebody else could actually get in. Or I would have just tried to get in contact with somebody that I knew who was working there at Crunchyroll as a staff member, and try to get him to get me a exhibitor pass or staff pass, just so I can try to help those who have been waiting outside trying to get in, to maybe possibly get their things like signed. Okay, just for the guest signings, purely for that, just to get them there, because that would have costed extra. And it's guest signings. I mean, how often do you get to do that? especially down here in Australia. If it's like in the US, easily US is like heaps always. In the UK, probably a lot easier here, but not Australia, not down here. And yeah, it's just really just disappointing. And I mean, it's in the past at this point. It's in the past, and I really gotta, fingers crossed and hope that Crunchyroll do better. That they do better next year. And there you go. So PAX. Today is the pretty much the end of the month. Already end of September, so PAX is in a week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't be that bad. Fingers crossed it won't be that bad, but you never know. You never know. That will be all then. That is pretty much going to be everything. So thank you everybody who actually stayed all the way to the end here. Thank you for, I guess, listening to my rant. And now this was in my experience at Crunchyroll Expo 2022. So fingers crossed this actually gets to somebody who actually watched it, who was there, and watched it and be like, hey, I was there, I understand what you mean. But other than that, I'm clapping my hands too much. There you go. So I guess all that's left to say is thank you all for watching. And I will see you all next time. And this is Diamond signing out.